Hey guys, welcome back. Orbomb here. Ooh, only camera's kind of wonky. All right, we're doing a vlog today. Today is the Gate Ruler vlog. I have finally convinced my locals to do Gate Ruler. This is our first ever local for Gate Ruler. I'm very excited. I hope you guys like it. I'm in love with this game, so I'm trying to share it with the world. I think we're gonna record like one match. I think one match was good. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. Gate Ruler stuff is good. Tell me why you love this game.
I love this game because that's a good question.
That's a good question. But you know, what's really not to love, you know?
Yeah, you know what? There's just so many things to love about it. I love, you know why I love this game? The number one reason I love Gate Ruler is because I'm a fan of Japanimation.
Japan, like, you know what? Good enough for me. Boys, all of you.
He's there.
Tim, why do you love Gate Ruler?
Huh?
Why do you love Gate Ruler?
I don't know. This game's interesting. The art's fun, and it's a good game.
All right, Isaac, why do you love Gate Ruler?
I gotta slap you.
Oh, yeah, that's good enough for me.
Yeah, we're boxing right now.
Boys, why do you love Gate Ruler?
The awesome art, and the fact that you can be playing like two people. You're playing the same game, but you're playing it completely different.
How about you?
I play 7 different card games, and this is one of the like 2 that I actually have a group for.
Hell yeah, we love that. Gate Ruler, boys. First Gate Ruler local is a success. The ultimate card game. We had 7 people. More to come. Very exciting. Yeah. I mean, more content soon. All right, guys, time for the gameplay. You got me playing Overlord with Supernaturals, while my opponent, Russ, is going to be playing Genesis with Reganleaf. It's pretty exciting. We started with I can't remember these guys' names. There's so many names in this game. All right, so we got the Swing 3 with the Yomao, so we got to, deal with any counters that might have shown up. He got Ring Dancer Paula already trashing Professor Komazov, so he is ready to Genesis into whatever. We also had to start with Yuri, which is fine. We got a what's his name? Hui of the Spider Lily in the damage, so shouldn't be that bad because we can heal that off. And then all of a sudden, our Rite of Ophidian reincarnation is live. He's gonna get Kuro Yuri, Black Lily Girl, so that's gonna pop the middle zone, and then she can Sigrun here into Emil and any other card to pop the Yuri, as well as just, continue the pressure. She can get the 2-strike girl or the one that can shuffle things back. The 2-strike one would give us like a good 6-strike on board immediately, which is pretty nice. Or they can keep Emil in the center just to have a defender. All of this, it doesn't really matter. It's pretty early in the game. So yeah, so he's gonna go ahead. He's gonna banish one of my Supernaturals, because that's literally the game. Banishing my Spider Lily is kind of lame, because I really need that for the Ophidian combo to remove 2 off board or 1 in hand. I actually have the decks next to me in case I need to remember some of these names, because there's a lot of names in this game. Hui of the Spider Lily, I think is how you say it. And if I'm saying anything wrong, please let me know. We got the counter that pops the back row as well as prevents special summoning. Got a little bit of damage here. Overall, not too bad. 4 damage on board, empty board. We can go ahead and start here. Restanding resources, and we are going to summon Shino because we might as well start picking off the board since everything's pretty weak. We can banish a few of these guys just to clear out the board here. We have 4 Shino, so using 1 right now is not the end of the world, especially if we have a few in our hand. We have 2 Rites in our hand, which is kind of bad considering that we lost our Huli already, but it's not the end of the world. We're gonna summon this new guy, -1. I actually don't remember this guy's name. His name is Yadokai of the Dark Roads. Just whenever it kills something, you can do damage. Pretty nice. It's mostly important because it's -1, so it does help with the Overlord numbers. And Supernatural, feeds the deck. So overall, pretty good turn here. We got ourselves our own, I think that's like 7-strike or something like that. We already did a lot of damage to him, as you can see. He barely hit any counters. So this game 1 is looking really smooth for us. We only have 4 damage. He's down to 9 damage on him. So yeah, he's just thinking about what he can do here to prevent himself from dying next turn. 9 damage is a lot. He needs to get the heal combo where he can heal away the dragon. I think I was telling him about it because he was still learning about the heal loop where you can summon a dragon that heals and then use your other Paula to summon another dragon. But here he's just going to summon this girl just to, pop one of the dudes. Summon Paula, Paula's effect. whiffing, which is really unfortunate considering the amount of level 1s that are in the deck or below. So the whiff here is rough. And he already did both of his normal summons. So he can summon into the Ares 2 cost to heal, but as you can see, it's already in the damage. So that's really not good for him. So he's in a really bad spot here with that whiff. Because he has the cards to discard, I believe. So he's just going to damage me here. Yes, cool. Oh, he hit the Ophidyne. I see what's happening. So with Ophidyne being hit, I'm going to be able to summon something, summon Space Yuri, remove the Yuri, heal one of the damaged boys just to have one of those off the board, and he has to remove something off his board. So overall, really good counters for us. We got to heal one in the process and remove one of my damage. So we have to summon the Yuri because of Force Reveal, which immediately gets another one of the Ophidyne. So we summon Shino after milling, and then we remove this, we heal one, and we have a Shino on board now, which is really strong for us. We can't do the Space King Arthur anymore because we're actually at 5. We've actually taken 5 damage, so we're at 6 health now. So maybe that heal wasn't the best, but overall, like, we have a very good turn anyways. We can just honestly normal summon the Space King Arthur just to have 3 strike on board, 3 more strike on board, and just try to close out game here. So that's what I'm going to do, just normal summon, TD, whatever you want to say. And immediately that's game 1. So we're going to go ahead and move on to game 2 here. I'm actually a really big fan of the Supernatural deck. I think it's really cool, especially now that we have stuff like the new gear up, what's this guy's name? Yomao, Oni Mask Avenger. Being Supernatural is very convenient for the deck, as well as it's really good skill to make sure counters go to the grave instead of have an activated effect. And then, we have a bunch of new guys like Taco Jizo that can restand your Shino, which is really nice for an extra 2 strike. Yodo Kai of the Dark Roads is a -1, which is really helpful for keeping the numbers, especially since I really want to be playing 4 of Space King Arthur. Such an insanely strong card. We always have Shortener. Right of Ophidyne Reincarnation is literally a Monster Reborn and a Regeki Break. It's kind of nuts. It's a really strong card, especially combined with Huli, which when this card goes to the graveyard, you can force your opponent to get rid of a card in their hand or on the board, and that's really good against drive decks where they don't have a hand, so you're pretty much clearing board, like special summoning 1 unit, and you can either remove it or remove a different unit and pop 2 a lot of the time. It's also a Genesis Summoner, which doesn't have a level cap, so like you can Genesis summon any 2 cards away to immediately summon Shino, or I think it also summons Deity, so you can actually summon the draw 2 Deity, whatever that card's name is. I can't remember off the top of my head what his name. Oh yeah, Sakuya Hime, of course. Sakuya Hime, how did you forget Sakuya Hime? Anyways, he's popping off. He already has a turn 1 Genesis Summon. We did get Force Reveal of our Oni of the Tatari, who's going to get immediately popped, and then he's going to summon. This is the really cool part about this deck. If you can get Emil in the trash immediately, you can actually go Genesis Summon into Black Lily, pop the middle, and then Sigrun into the 2-cost Genesis Summoner, and then any 0 cost, which gets you another body on board, and then use the 2 costs to special summon Emil from the trash, and then immediately Genesis Summon again into the other girl that pops anything on board. That's also 3 strike, and if you summon the 2 strike unit alongside of it, you can have 8 strike on board off 1 summon as long as you as long as you have Emil in the trash, which is why a high count of Emil is played. I'm currently down to 3 though, because I really want to play 4 Sky Strike, as well as 4 cats and all the necessary stuff that you want to play in Genesis Summoning. But what's the girl's name? Fliera, Demon Princess of the Black Sword. That's her name. But having a Sky Strike is really bad for me. She can banish a lot of my what's it called? A lot of my Supernatural, so I can't be able to do ping damage as much anymore. But getting the cat to shore up my defenses has been really strong. That cat is so strong. They need to reprint that card so everybody can get it, because it is very expensive because of promo. But getting the cat's kind of bad for me, because he pops my guy. But we still got a lot of damage off this turn, so overall not the end of the world. He's going to go ahead and banish my Supernatural so I can't get in the back as easily, as well as draw a card, try to get that consistency going. He has the cards in hand. He just needs to find a level 1, which he did. He got a Ring Dancer. He can discard this. So here he can actually pull off the play if he normal summons the Ring Dancer first. Because you can normal summon Ring Dancer, the first Paula, I should say, summon the dragon, and then use the Paula that's currently on board to summon the dragon again, because the old Paula actually can't Genesis away dragons, but this Paula can. That's on board already. So I think that's what we're talking about right now, if he wants to heal 2 as well as have breakthrough. Yeah, so he has to summon this, which he would have to trash anything. Usually Amila, if he had one, which he drew into one, of course. But here, this one can actually Genesis away into the level 3, because the cat can increase its own level. Because they both can summon dragons, but only that Amila that's currently in my hand can can use dragons as materials as well. So here you can heal away whatever. Healing away the girl is pretty good because you can put it back at any time, which is nice, especially if he's playing only a 1-of. I don't actually know his deck list because his deck list is similar to mine, but not the exact same. He decided to heal away the dragon though, which tells me that he's probably playing 2. The dragon is good because, I mean, double attacker, you can Genesis summon into it, and you can always put it back in your deck using the other Regen Leaf girl, whose name I'm also forgetting at the moment, who can shuffle back in anything that isn't a counter. Any unit, I should say, that isn't a counter. Her name is Yuchoka of the Heartseas. I don't know if this is right. I think I'm just butchering names right now, but Heartseas is her name. So she's going to go ahead and do breakthrough. Take 2 damage here. And then another 3 damage. All right, cool. So immediately Oni of the Tatari, we have to get those levels somehow. I have rebuilt this deck to remove Oni of the Tatari, and then we got Space King Arthur, which is healed. So really nothing actually happened. I will say though, in this run, I did lose. I did lose 1 match today because I hit Oni of the Tatari because I played 2. I hit it twice, and my opponent got 10 damage on me turn 1, and I'm just like, well, I can't really do anything if I have 10 damage on me turn 1. So that was pretty rough. Gonna summon this guy. This guy, it has an on-drive skill, but that doesn't matter. We only play it because its other skill is literally your opponent cannot special summon, which is great against Genesis summoning. So we just have that on board just to immediately do that. And then this thing just has 2 strike for 1 cost, or for... it just has 2 strike and the ability to do damage if it kills something, which is nice. Like a mini breakthrough. But any unit on board is really strong. But overall, we're just kind of chilling right now because we are quite ahead. This thing can just pop anything on board. Probably going to pop the special summoning unit, thing that stops special summoning, because obviously you've got to be able to Genesis summon. I mean, it's such a good card, dude. At first, I thought this card was kind of trash. But one, you kind of have to play if you're playing like a small Regen Leaf package, because it's the only gold, I should say, level 1 guy that can be summoned using this guy's ability, Midnight Sun, I think. Something of the Midnight Sun. I have the Uber of it somewhere. So this is Sundown Druid. Never mind. Sundown Druid can only summon that guy if you're looking for a matching color. That's also level 1 to summon a level 3 here. Excuse me, guys. I had to sneeze there. But yeah, he's gonna summon space. Going to summon Black Lily just to, you know, have it. Oh, okay. Summon this thing instead, just to have extra strike on board, which is nice. All off 1 summon. If he has an extra resource, he can summon again. I don't think he does. So just swing for 3 here. Get a lot of damage in. Hopefully not too many bad counters. 1 more damage, which is... Oh, this card I'm playing, it's a counter. It's level 0. It fixes up some math numbers in the deck. It lets you search for a Force Reveal, so I can actually search for a Yuri or an Oni of the Tatari, which can just be like a guy I put in defense zone. But here, pretty good. I can get Yuri. Yuri forces 1 card to be removed off the board and 1 card to be removed off the board or hand here, which is really nice. I just have to remember to mill at the top of my deck, which I think I did. And then the rest of the damage here, and I think that was only the first check, so there's 1 more check. We were trying to remember if there was only 1 check or not. That's the problem with it, myself. I have to remember to keep track of checks. But I'm at 9 damage, so now all of a sudden I'm like suffering. I have to be able to heal somehow, or like try to finish the game off this turn because I am behind. This Yomaha, pretty good way to get started there, because obviously all counters go to the trash. Pay 1, summon this dude. This dude immediately destroys whatever's in the middle. I don't play him anymore because he got really expensive and I really want to cut the Oni of the Tataris. So here, I'm going to Genesis summoning. I'm going to Genesis summon into my last Shino here. And I'm going to use the other guy, But because he's being removed from the board, I can just use one of his charges instead to shuffle it back. And because there is no level, there is no limit to level with what's it called? With Spider Lily, it doesn't matter what cards I put back or what levels there are in total. I can still summon whatever I want that's a supernatural or deity. We're using Well of the Id to put more supernaturals in the trash and try to get some heals in. We hit Oni of the Tatru, which did more damage, but we still managed to get a few heals. Just trying to separate what is and isn't a supernatural here in case things go really awry here. But we're going to pop that thing using Shino's ability, just banishing a few supernaturals to kill it. And now here we're just going to swing and just try to win. So that thing goes straight to trash, and then that's 2 more damage. We're close, 2 more damage. Probably should have swung with Shino first, but it's fine. We won the game. Let me know what you guys think of the gameplay tabletop. It's my first time doing it for Gate Rulers, so I'm a little bit like still in the learning process. Let me know if you guys want to see deck profiles, more games. I do play with my boys all the time with Gate Rulers, so let me know if you guys want to see any more Gate Ruler content. Thank you guys for watching the vlog, and I'll see you guys next time.